Hey everybody, I'm Alex, organizer of Resurrection 1 at Battlefield Hobbies, and here we are. I've just finished setting up a mad rush because traffic was awful and it's very hot. Anyhow, we ended up with 25 players. Unfortunately, someone else had to pull out, so it looks like I may be playing. Not ideal, but I don't think I'll have much choice. I don't like the idea of someone having a bye, so I shall endeavour to give someone a good game. Anyhow, I thought you might appreciate a quick look around the tables. Bear in mind, these tables are for the tournament on Saturday, not the campaign. So consequently, they are not as adventurous, because in a tournament, you do need to rein it back a little in order to try and make it fair for both players as best possible. So it's a balance, I hope, between a good-looking table and something that's fair. The first scenario we're playing is called Take and Hold. I won't bore you with the details. You can get it off the Facebook page. I'll just press on and show you these tables in no particular order. So here we go. Right, here we have a ruined cityscape with a cobblestone base. These, as you can see, have my lovely Hearst Arts buildings, and there we go next to them. I've tried to lay out these maps. It's a bit tricky because obviously they don't blend. There's a straight join where you wouldn't have one in the real world, clearly, but they do kind of represent the part of the map we're playing in the campaign tomorrow. So this is clearly a Badlands map with lots of hills, some very gnarly trees, a little orc encampment, and a nasty pond. And then we have, this is my graveyard board, or one of them. So this stuff is all 3D printed, as you will no doubt have seen on my numerous Facebook posts. Wood, there's one objective in the middle, those two to the right are to be placed by the generals, as are those provisions markers. So this whole board is representing a graveyard. I had to tweak it a little bit so that the objectives weren't in the way. And now we're back in the Badlands, so lots of rocks and desolation, but the orcs have managed to set up camp quite rudely in front of a rather worn pair of dwarven statues. Here we have another desolate Badlands boards with, yes, lots of rocks. And here's the back end of that vampire board, or the giant graveyard. Lots of graves, some woods, mausoleum, the remains of the graveyard. Over here we have a deep wood. I think it's actually meant to be slightly swampy, but I'm pretending it's a wood today. And this is another cityscape, but this one clearly is more worn, so you can see some of the cobbles, so hence why there's more ruins. Okay, that's not my stuff. In the other corner we have another 5 tables. So we have some swamps with some lizardmen goodie, a spawning pool which I haven't yet put resin in. That's actually a dark elf piece, but it'll pass for a lizardman bit. There we have a teleport of some description, and the odd rock. Lots of swamps. Oops, sorry. And another teleport. That's the whole version. And let's go back down here. There was supposed to be a Tomb King player or two coming, but unfortunately I couldn't make it. But seeing as I'd made the terrain, I was determined to use it. So we may have people fighting on this. Will look a little out of place, but too bad. And we're back in the Badlands Square. Badlands feature quite strongly. This mat is a nice one. I like it. It's like you read another orc encampment. Lots of rocks and desolation, of course. And that's clearly the chief's hut. It's just dawned on me. Have I lost my shaman's hut? And this is the last board. So kind of a desolate, even though look, the worshippers of chaos have been around. Ooh, and the filthy dark elves. So that is it, folks. Hopefully over the weekend you'll have rather more updates. Bye for now.